Okay, good morning. I am recording this because on YouTube there is not one video of this particular Amazon pit bike. And they also never show on on YouTube how these Amazon pit bikes get delivered to you as well. So this is the Amazon pit bike. It is the X Pro Bolt, not the Storm and not the X25 or whatever it is. People are posting every single pit bike on YouTube except for this one. I looked on YouTube to see this exact bike to see how it runs, and there's not one video on it. And there's also not one video with the delivery. So RNL carriers, they bring their box truck, not a tractor and a trailer if you live in a small neighborhood like mine. So they just drove up right in front of my driveway. I pop my garage door open and they drop it off for you on a pallet. Another thing too is most people on YouTube, when they order their Amazon bikes, they order them, they order them to where you have to assemble it yourself. Nobody on YouTube has posted a fully assembled, purchased pit bike. So this is pretty much how it comes. It's fully assembled. It's underneath all this plastic. Once I have it torn open, you'll see what it looks like on this pallet. And it's just easier. You spend another extra $150 to have them assemble it for you. That way you know when it gets here, it's ready to go. You literally peel off the plastic and crank that bad boy up and you're out of there. Versus you having to fully assemble it yourself, having to make sure that the fuel is running through all the lines properly. You don't have to drain the oil that's in it already to replace it with brand new oil. And then when you crank it up, it doesn't start on you. Then you got to call them and figure out, what did I do wrong? Why isn't it starting? And then they have to email you back and all this other stuff. Just pay the extra $150, have it fully assembled by the professionals. That way there's nothing missing from there. There's no excuses. It should be ready to rock. I'll start recording again once I have it fully opened. And my son is it's for my son, by the way. This is his birthday present. He has a 50cc from X Pro, and he just basically outgrew it already. And this is the 125cc. So let's see the size of it in comparison to his body size. He's not even 5 feet yet. He's not even 100 pounds yet. But he is a badass motherfucker when it comes to riding these things. He picks it up like nothing. So he's going to be excited when he comes home from school and sees this. All right, one thing I didn't get was turning it on, kickstarting it. It's a piece of cake. My son, who is 10 years old, unfortunately, this bike is for him, but he doesn't have the strength to turn it on. So, gotta put it in neutral. There we go. So you have to have leg power to turn it on. This bike is made for like a 13-year-old, so that's probably why. But once he gets it, he can ride a piece of cake. It turns right on. I had it in first gear. I shouldn't have done that, but it turns right on in any gear you have it in. I'm gonna give it one time around. Bad. Go ahead and put it in neutral. I'm about 195 pounds and it whips me around just as easy as a kid. I love this thing. Next recording, it's gonna be my boy Cass. Here we go. All right, there's my boy Cass. 10 years old. Started off on a 50cc, now we got on the 125. It's a little bit tougher for him to maneuver in it, but he's getting it. He'll get it. There you go, bud. I have him set off on 3rd gear. 1st and 2nd gear is a little tricky because it has a lot of power. So for now, I'm gonna start him off only on 3rd. Here in my backyard, let him whip it around and get a feel for it. Feel for the weight and steering it. But my boy picks up this stuff pretty quick. He's good at it. All right, it's good enough. What'd you think?
That was pretty cool.
Yeah? All right, cool. You want to try a lower gear? Here it comes, there he comes.